We didn't expect Chiang Mai to feel like this, because on paper, it doesn't really make sense. We've been traveling around Southeast Asia for a while now, and after a while, cities can start affecting you in similar ways. Busy, loud, overstimulating, constantly moving. You get used to arriving somewhere new and immediately needing to adjust. Figuring things out, learning the rhythm, trying not to feel overwhelmed. But Chiang Mai didn't really feel like that for us. And honestly, we noticed it almost immediately. It wasn't some huge dramatic moment. It was more like a subtle shift in everything. A quieter feeling, a softer pace. And the strange part was, we couldn't fully explain why. We just kept catching ourselves feeling calmer here, more relaxed, less mentally tired. And over time, one question kept coming back into our minds. Why does life feel so easy here? And even after spending a full month in Chiang Mai, we still don't think there's one simple answer. But in this video, we want to share why the city surprised us emotionally and why Chiang Mai ended up feeling so different than we expected. Before coming to Chiang Mai, we had heard people talk about it for years. Digital nomads loved it. Retirees loved it. Slow travelers loved it. And honestly, when a place gets talked about that much, there's always part of us that wonders, can it actually live up to the hype? Because sometimes expectations can ruin a place before you even arrive. And after traveling through different cities in Southeast Asia, we thought we had a pretty good idea of what Chiang Mai would feel like. But within the first few days, we realized we were completely wrong about that. Not because Chiang Mai was bigger or more exciting or more impressive. In fact, it was kind of the opposite. It felt calmer than we expected, more approachable, less intense, and somehow that made a much bigger impact on us than we thought it would. One thing we noticed quickly was that we stopped feeling mentally rushed all the time. And that's actually pretty rare while traveling. Usually, there's the constant low-level pressure. You feel like you should always be doing something, seeing something, moving somewhere. But Chiang Mai didn't really make us feel that way. And honestly, that surprised us more than anything else. There's something about the vibe of Chiang Mai that's really difficult to explain. It's not a city that overwhelms you immediately. It grows on you slowly. And more time we spent here, the more we started noticing little things about the energy of the city. It had movement, but not pressure. It had activity, but not chaos. And somehow those two things stayed balanced most of the time. You could spend the morning sitting quietly at a cafe, walk through a busy market later in the day, and still end the evening somewhere calm. And nothing about those transitions felt stressful. The city just seemed to flow naturally. And after spending time in busier places recently, that feeling stood out to us almost immediately. We also loved how intimate Chiang Mai felt. It didn't feel massive. It didn't feel endless. And we think that smaller scale changes the emotional experience of a place. Instead of a feeling swallowed by the city, you feel connected to it. And after a while, we started recognizing streets, recognizing certain corners of the city, becoming friends with our favorite izakaya owner down the street. And that familiarity started happening much faster than we expected. One thing we kept noticing over and over again was how much slower we started moving here. And the interesting part was, we weren't even trying to. It just happened naturally. We stopped rushing around. We stopped trying to fill every moment. And instead, we started enjoying quieter parts of the day more. Morning coffee started feeling more relaxing. Evening walks felt calmer. And somehow, the city seemed to encourage that slower pace without forcing it. I think that's one reason Chiang Mai affects people differently. It doesn't constantly demand your attention. It allows you to breathe a little. And honestly, after a while, we realized how mentally exhausting fast-paced cities can become. Not because they're bad, but because your brain never really gets a break. In Chiang Mai, it felt like our minds finally slowed down a little bit. And that's probably one of the biggest reasons the city surprised us emotionally. We also think staying in an Airbnb changed our experience of Chiang Mai more than we expected. Hotels can sometimes keep you mentally in travel mode. You're moving through a place. But having your own space here made everything feel more grounded, more personal. And instead of feeling like we were constantly visiting Chiang Mai, it slowly started feeling like we were settling into it. And Chiang Mai feels like a city that works really well for that. There was something incredibly relaxing about waking up slowly here. Making coffee, looking out over the city, hearing the sounds of everyday life happening outside, and not feeling pressure to immediately rush somewhere. The slower rhythm became one of our favorite parts of being here. And after a while, it stopped feeling like a trip. It just started feeling normal. The more time we spent in Chiang Mai, the more we realized it wasn't one specific thing we loved. It was the overall feeling of being here. Some cities excite you. Some cities impress you. But Chiang Mai felt comforting. And honestly, that feeling is hard to measure. It's not something you can really put into a travel guide. But it changes your experience of a place completely. We felt lighter here, less overstimulated, less mentally drained. And after a while, we realized that was probably the biggest surprise of all. Not only that Chiang Mai was beautiful, or affordable, or popular, but that life here somehow felt emotionally easier. And we completely understand now why so many people come here for a short stay and quietly end up extending their time. And honestly, even after spending a month here, we still don't think there's one perfect explanation for why Chiang Mai felt so different to us. It was probably a combination of everything. The pace, the vibe, the balance, the simplicity, and the way the city made us feel emotionally. But whatever the reason was, it surprised us far more than we expected. In our next Chiang Mai video, we're going to share more about what daily life here actually looked like for us. The routines, the practical side of living here, the healthcare experience, and the things that became part of normal life while we were here. And after that, we'll break down exactly what our month in Chiang Mai cost. But for this first video, we really just want to share why the city left such a strong emotional impression on us. And if you've ever been to Chiang Mai before, we'd love to hear What stood out most to you? Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.